Hi everybody, Jackie here. Welcome back to my channel. I'd like to say thank you to all my returning friends and say welcome to any new friends. Please make sure to subscribe and hit that that bell to be notified when I upload future videos. And of course, liking and sharing is always a bonus in my book. Okay, today is a different kind of video. One of the people, and there are several people that I follow religiously on YouTube, and one of them is Kathy and Brad from No Guts, No Glory. And she just recently did a video called Pet Peeves, and she tagged everyone to do the same video. So I'm going to do that video, and again, I'm going to tag everyone, and let's see what all your pet peeves are. Now, in my family, in my immediate family, it's my sister and I. We're both widowed, and her oldest son that lives with us. So it's 3 adults in the house. So I kind of polled, both of them to see, because I mean, everything bothers me, so, I could just be here forever and ever and ever talking. And that's not what I want. I wanted to keep this reasonable in length, but just kind of express to y'all what some of our pet peeves are. And, for someone who does paper crafting and has notebooks and everything, laying everywhere, what do? I grab the first thing I can find, an empty envelope, to write on the back of it to make my list. Now, isn't that organized? Okay, this first pet peeve, it's not mine so much, but it's my sister's. This will drive her insane. Mini blinds have to be the same. I don't care if you have a whole room full of mini blinds. Every mini blind has to be the exact same way all the way around. And God help if one of the little slats is turned and all the rest are one way and one's turned a little bit the other way. That drives her insane. She's constantly fixing mini blinds. And oh, God help you if she goes in your house and your mini blinds are messed up. That's the first thing she's going to do, is go straighten up your mini blinds. Now, this is one of mine, and it has been for years. I mean, my sister and I are very close, and she has 8 children. And 2 of them are sets of twin girls. So I was 14 when her oldest was born. And she was like 16, And so we've always been very close. And I've always been an integral part of her children and raising them up. And this has just always bothered the hell out of me, whether it's her kids. And now her kids don't do this anymore. They've grown, they're adults, and so they've gotten past that. But some of the grandkids are getting into this, and so here we go again. I play the same old game. And it's not just my sister and her children, it's any child, anywhere. You do not disrespect your elders. I don't care, you don't backtalk them. That's not the way we were raised. And that's not the way my sister raised her children. And I think if that was implemented a lot more in today's society, we'd be better off as a whole. Don't. When I was growing up, it was yes, ma'am, and no, sir, and please and thank you. And God help your ass if you didn't say those words, because you knew you were going to tote a whooping. That was just part of it. That's the way I was raised. So yeah, don't disrespect your elders. That brings out the bitch in me quicker than anything else. Now this next one is my nephew's. This gets him poking somebody in the chest with your finger when you're trying to make a point. Yeah, not so much. And I kind of agree with him. I don't like people to do that to me, so I try not to do that to anybody else. Now this next one, number 4, affects everybody in any household. It just seems like, and especially like with my sister's kids growing up and everything, this happened all the time. Don't leave the toilet paper roll empty. You know where the extra rolls are at in the bathroom. And if you see it's low and the next person is going to come along and run out, before they finish whatever they're doing, set another roll out so that they're not sitting there caught literally with their pants down. That's no. Replace the toilet paper. And this kind of goes along with that too. We're in the South. We are sweet tea drinkers. I mean, that's just part of being in the South. And you go and you take all the tea out of the container, out of the pitcher, and you leave this much in the bottom, and you leave it in the fridge. That's all that's left. Pour it out, rinse out the container, and leave it in the sink. Then people know, okay, we need to make more tea or something. And the same goes like with milk or orange juice or anything. You don't leave that much in there and just walk away. Finish it or throw it away so that people coming along know what the status is. Okay, this one has always been, number 6 has always been something that bothered me. And I hate to say that as I get older, my parents get smarter. It's amazing how smart my parents were, and I just didn't realize it. I'm more like them every day. When you're young and you're riding around in your car and you got the radio cranked and everything and you're just enjoying your music, well, that's okay. I understand that. But when you've got your bass set so intensely, you're driving down the road, you have your windows closed, whether it's summer or winter, whether it's heating or air conditioning, you've got it closed, and I can still hear the thump, the thump, the thump, the thump, the thump as you're going down the road. Do you know what you're doing to your ears? Believe me, I know. I went to many rock concerts when I was younger. I used to listen to my music as loud as can be, and I know what the outcome is. So, yeah, turn it down just a touch, You can have it loud enough to enjoy it, but the whole neighborhood doesn't have to enjoy it. Okay, this number 7. I don't know. Again, this is for my family. This might not be your family. I hate when the garbage can is filled and you'll either set stuff on top of it or you'll try to keep piling stuff on top of it. And it's just ridiculous, Pull the bag out, take it out to the trash and put another bag in. Seriously. We're all adults in this household, I'm not the only person that knows how to change a trash bag. So, let's all do our fair share on that. This number 8 is something, there's 3 adults here. And so, a lot of times during the week, we don't do a whole lot of cooking. We'll run, get Burger King, or let's go to Western Sizzlin', or how about Taco Bell tonight? The standard question in our house is, where do you want to eat? And we have discovered that they have not opened this restaurant yet where I live. It's called, I don't care. They haven't opened an I don't care where I live yet. Because that's the response we get every time. It doesn't matter who asks. It's like, oh, I don't care. Because the way I look at it, no matter where we go, I can find something to eat on the menu. I'm not a great big proponent of Chinese buffets, but they have enough on there that I can get satisfied. Now, go to a regular Chinese restaurant and order off the menu. Oh, yeah, fine. I got no problem with that. But the point I'm making is that no matter where we go, I can find something to eat. So the question, where do you want to eat? And the answer, I don't care. They just haven't opened that restaurant up yet in our town. Okay, this is more my sister's than mine. I use, of course I have an overhead lamp, and I have a lamp that's on my desk, and then I have a lamp on my nightstand. I hardly ever use the overhead light, because when I'm at my desk crafting, I use that light. It's a task light. And if I'm laying in bed or something, I've got the lamp on the night table on. This is my sister's, though. She hates. She gets in bed, and her routine is she gets in bed and she's propped up and she's got her glasses on and she's pulled out either her tablet or her Surface Pro or something, her laptop, and she's going to start, surfing and everything. And she realizes, yeah, her nightlight is on, her bedside light is on, but her overhead light is still on. She has to get out of bed and turn it off. That's a big pet peeve for her. And that's just something that she does, but it bothers her that she does it on. This is another, number 10 is another one of mine. Okay, we're all adults in my house, and so, you don't really have to tell people when you come and go. I find it's a courtesy, that if you're leaving, let somebody know. I'm constantly in my room with the door closed, whether I'm watching videos or crafting or watching TV or whatever I'm doing, and I always have the door closed. My sister and her son will leave, and I'll come out of my room to do something, and whether it's go to the bathroom, get something to drink, whatever, I come out and there's nobody in the house. Everybody's gone. You're adults. I don't care where you go, and I don't care what time you're coming back. Just let me know that you left, that I'm the only person in the apartment, and I want to make sure all the doors are locked. So that's one of mine. Leaving and not telling me that you left. This next one, you would think it would be somebody that's a non-smoker that would have this pet peeve. And we all know I'm a smoker, but my pet peeve is filled ashtrays. Now, I'm not going to say that as soon as you put a cigarette out, you got to run and empty the ashtray and clean it out or anything. But, depending on the size of the ashtray, you get 2, 3, 4 cigarette butts in there, and the ashes, it's filled and it looks nasty. Empty it. That's all it, just, empty it in the garbage. And like I said, I'm a smoker, but this is a pet peeve of mine. You have a nasty habit, as I do, that's fine, but you don't have to make everybody else suffer for it. And throwing your cigarette butts on the ground, oh my God, outside, I can't stand that. I have an ashtray on the front porch. I have an ashtray on the back porch, so that wherever I'm at, I can utilize it. And I promise you, if they get 2, 3, 4 cigarette butts in them, yeah, I'm dumping them. That's a pet peeve of mine. This, I didn't realize it was a pet peeve of mine till earlier today when it happened. And I realized how bad it really did irritate me. If you see me talking on the phone, don't come up and start talking in my ear, I am obviously talking to somebody else. Or like, if you're someplace, even the doctor's office, and you're filling out papers, or you're talking to the nurse or something, don't come up and start in my ear like this, because my attention is focused on that, and that's rude. I'm sorry, that is just rude behavior if you do something like that. So yeah, you see me on the phone, obviously I'm on the phone because I want to be or I need to be. So, just tell me, kind of grab my attention. Yeah, 1 second, and I can end my call, and then you can have my undivided attention. But yeah, don't talk to me while I'm on the phone. And this last one, which is number 13, and that's kind of a strange number to end with or to have altogether. But this one is more, I find it more in effect in YouTube land. It doesn't really pertain to my day-to-day life. It's the mentality of do as I say and not as I do. I don't like that person. And I don't want y'all to go in their stream. And if you go in their stream and I catch you, then I'm going to block you. You're not welcome in my stream anymore. Well, that's like kindergarten shit. I'm sorry. But then you go in a stream and all of a sudden the person that said, oh, don't let me catch you in their stream, they're in that stream. And they're just talking, and whether it's good, bad, or in between, they're just participating. Well, wait, isn't that double standards? And that doesn't really supposed to apply to anybody in any circumstance. Yeah, don't do as I say and not as I do. That's not appropriate. I'm the kind of person, and I've said this before, and I'll say this till the day I die. I go into many streams, many different genres of streams. I be polite to everybody there. If they're bashing somebody that I don't like, I keep my mouth shut. If they're bashing somebody I do like, I keep my mouth shut, because everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Okay? And just because I'm there watching their stream, whether or video or whatever it is, doesn't make me a bad person. I just like a lot of different types of people and different styles of live streams. I could name several that I enjoy going to, and it upsets other people. But what's the point? YouTube is a great, big, vast wasteland. Basically, a wasteland of nothingness and everything. You can find anything you want, and some days you can't find anything you want to watch. That's just the way it is. So I watch this person and this person and this person, but because I watch this person is going to get mad because I was in that person's live stream. No, I'm sorry. That just doesn't fly. That's kindergarten shit. And we're all supposed to be adults. Let's act like it, folks. So, okay, that's my list of pet peeves. Just, a few things that will get next to me, or like my sister or my nephew. They're just a few of the things. So I want to know, because everybody has different pet peeves. And the ones that I listed are none of the ones that No Guts, No Glory listed. So I want to see, what's your pet peeves? What's yours? Make a video. Title it #Pet Peeves. So we can see what your pet peeves are. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's mine. Okay, everybody, remember what I always say: when the world's going to hell in a handbasket and you can't control it, don't worry about it. Don't worry about everybody else, what they're doing. Just take care of you, yourself, your family, everybody in your own little immediate circle. Because, seriously, when it's all said and done, it's YouTube. It's just YouTube. And it's not my circus, and they're not my monkeys. Y'all have a really good day now. Bye.